Hello guys. Today I will be discussing the topic of Wullstein classification of tympanoplasty. See guys, this is a very easy topic, but in various sources, the classification is very haphazard and it is a bit confusing to understand. Hence, in this video, I have made this classification easy for you. In different resources, type 5, type 4 classification are a bit non-understandable. Hence, I have compiled this many resources and created a perfect classification, perfect Wullstein classification of tympanoplasty for you. So let's get started. So type 1. In type 1, only tympanic membrane is ruptured. The ossicles are perfect. Hence, in this, we only repair the tympanic membrane, and this is called as myringoplasty or myringopexy. Myringoplasty or myringopexy. This is simple. Let's come to type 2. In type 2, the tympanic membrane is ruptured as well as malleus is destroyed. Hence, we will make a new tympanic membrane and we will directly attach it with the incus. Hence, this is called as myringoincudopexy or plasty, whatever. Both you can use, pexy or plasty. Then type 3. In type 3, if in type 3, the tympanic membrane is also ruptured and malleus is also destroyed and incus is also destroyed, but stapes is intact. Hence, we will make a new tympanic membrane. That is, we will make a tympanic membrane graft and attach with the stapes. Hence, this is called as myringostapedopexy or plasty. Myringostapedopexy or plasty. See guys, these three are very easy, but from fourth type of classification, it is a bit tougher. So listen carefully. In type 4, tympanic membrane is ruptured as well as malleus is destroyed. Incus is also destroyed and stapes is also destroyed. But the superstructure of stapes is dysfunctional, but the foot plate of the stapes is mobile. Remember here that foot plate is mobile. The foot plate of the stapes is mobile. Hence, here we only shield the round window. That is, we only put a graft in front of the round window to shield it. Hence, the final image will be like this. Suppose that this is the medial wall of the middle ear, and here there is cochlea and vestibule, and here there is a round window. Hence, we only shield the round window with a graft, and here is the foot plate of the stapes which is mobile. The sound waves will directly come from the external auditory canal and will strike on the stapes foot plate. As the stapes foot plate is mobile, it will conduct the sound and the sound will come and then return to the round window. Hence, here we only shield the round window. That is, we only put a graft in front of round window. Hence, this hole will become external ear. That is, this hole will become the external auditory canal, and this small cavity will be the middle ear cavity. Hence, this is called as cavum minor. Hence, in type 4, cavum minor will be created. Guys, I will again explain the type 4. In type 4, the tympanic membrane is ruptured and malleus plus incus plus suprastructure of stapes is dysfunctional, but foot plate of the stapes is mobile. Hence, here the graft is placed only in front of the round window to acoustically shield it. Sound waves will from external environment will directly act on the stapes foot plate. And hence, due to this, a narrow middle ear cavity is created, which is called as cavum minor. This hole is the external auditory canal. But originally, if in a healthy person, if the all the ossicles and tympanic membrane would be intact, then it will be like appear like this: malleus, incus, and stapes. But as due to cholesteatoma, the ossicles are destroyed. This hole will be converted into the external auditory canal, and this small will be the middle ear cavity. Here will be the round window. And I hope that you guys know that tympanoplasty is done in the tubotympanic ear, that is tubotympanic type of the CSOM, that is chronic suppurative otitis media. In eticoantral type of CSOM, we will do mastoidectomy. Now we will come to type 5 tympanoplasty. So guys, here the tympanic membrane is ruptured, plus malleus plus incus plus suprastructure of stapes is dysfunctional. Foot pace of stapes is present, but here in type 4 it was mobile, but here it is immobile. Hence, we cannot allow the sound vibrations to directly act on the stapes footplate, because it is the footplate of the stapes is immobile. Hence, it will not be able to produce sound. That is, it will not be able to produce vibrations in the cochlea. Hence, sound will not be produced. Hence, here we have to create another window on which the sound can be. We can allow the sound waves to strike, because if the sound waves will strike here on the stapes footplate, as it is immobile, the stapes footplate will not vibrate and sound waves will not be produced. And this another sound window is created in the lateral semicircular canal, which is present just medial to the medial wall of the middle ear. This is the middle wall of the middle ear, and just medial to it there is lateral semicircular canal. We will create a window here so that we can allow the sound waves from the environment to directly strike on this area, so that vibrations can be created in the cochlea and thus sound can be produced. Hence, here, but remember guys, here footplate of the stapes is not removed. The footplate of the stapes, that is which is immobile, is kept at its place, and another window is created in the medial wall of the middle ear, so that the sound waves can directly act on the lateral semicircular canal and vibrations can be produced in the cochlea, so that sound can be produced. But remember, here cavum minor is not created, as we are not shielding the round window in this type of tympanoplasty, that is in type 5 tympanoplasty. We are not putting a graft in front of the round window, and we are not creating a cavum minor. So remember that in 5A, this is 5A, remember this is 5A, cavum minor is not created, and we create another oval window which is at the site of lateral semicircular canal, so that sound vibrations can be transferred into the cochlea which is present here, and so that sound can be produced. This type is also called as fenestration operation, as we create a fenestra in the lateral semicircular canal, so that sound waves coming from the environment can be transferred to the cochlea. Now we will discuss type 5B. Here also tympanic membrane is ruptured, malleus is destroyed, incus is destroyed, stapes is destroyed, stapes footplate is also immobile, just like in type 5A. But here, remember that we do not create another window. Here is a stapes footplate which is immobile. We will remove the immobile stapes footplate from its place, and we will allow the sound waves to directly act on the oval window. directly act on the oval window which is present just medial to the stapes foot plate, and we will acoustically shield the round window in this type of tympanoplasty, that is in type 5B. Hence, we first remove the immobile stapes foot plate, and so that sound waves can directly act on the oval window, and we will acoustically shield the round window in this type of tympanoplasty. So in type 5B also cavum minor is created. Remember, cavum minor is created in type 4 and type 5B, and it is not created in type 5A, that is in fenestration operation. I will repeat my statement. Cavum minor is only created in type 4 and type 5B type of tympanoplasty. Hence, round window shielding effect is present in type 4 and type 5B type of tympanoplasty. We'll discuss type 6 tympanoplasty. Here in type 6, tympanic membrane is ruptured, malleus, incus plus stapes are also destroyed. Plus here, oval window is also destroyed. In all the above types, oval window was intact, but here oval window is destroyed. Hence, here we cannot put the oval window as the input of sound waves. Remember that normally the input of the sound waves is at oval window and output is at round window. I hope you guys know this, that input of the sound is at the oval window and output of the sound is at round window. But here, if due to cholesteatoma the oval window is also destroyed, then we cannot put the input of the sound waves at the oval window, that is we cannot allow the sound waves to directly strike the oval window. Hence, we will here put a graft over the oval window, and we will allow the sound waves to strike the round window. Hence, in this case, we will give the input of the sound waves at the round window and output will be at the oval window. Hence, this is the reverse of the normal. The normal is sound should strike, that is input of the sound should be at oval window and output should be at round window. But here we have guarded the damaged oval window by a graft, and we will allow the input of the sound at the, that is we will allow the sound waves to strike at the round window, and the output will be at the oval window. Hence, this is called as sono inversion. Hence, type 6 is called as sono inversion. So guys, this was the 6 types of tympanoplasty I want you to know. But a potential MCQ is asked NEET or INICET, which is the columellar tympanoplasty. Remember guys, columella is the bony ossicle, that is the birds have single bony ossicle which is called as columella. Humans have 3 bony ossicles, but birds have a single bony ossicle, and this is called as columella. In type 3 tympanoplasty, we have only one ossicle, that is stapes is only present. Stapes is only present in type 3 tympanoplasty. Hence, type 3 tympanoplasty is also called as columellar tympanoplasty. As in type 3, only stapes will be present. So, if the examiner asks that which is the columellar tympanoplasty, then it will be type 3 tympanoplasty. As in type 3, only one bony ossicle is present, that is stapes. So guys, this was the Wullstein classification on tympanoplasty. Hope you enjoyed it.